Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Upon popular request and popular demand, I'm making part 3 of how to be successful. Now, having looked at my stats for the first 2 videos, I decided not to bother. Unfortunately, when you look at YouTube stats, you can see that only 3 to 5% people watch anything that's useful. So when I talk about improving yourself or setting up new businesses or anything that I think is worthy and useful, it gets maybe 200 or 300 views. If I make a video about a camera or a watch or a car, I get thousands of views. It's very, very sad to see that, how the population and how the viewers react and respond to useful things as opposed to useless things. Most of those people who are dreaming and looking at these things that I own and I post videos of, like cars and watches and things, unfortunately they'll never be able to own any of them unless they win the lottery, and that's you could be struck by lightning 14 times is more likely than winning the lottery, as they say. So unfortunately it's a very, very small fraction of people who will achieve these things. The rest of them just dream, wish that some miracle will happen, and they will get these things. The 3 to 5% who actually watch this kind of stuff are the ones who will achieve those things that the others can't. So if you've made it so far, welcome. You have made a big step and you are on your way to success. Because these little steps, these little efforts to make ourselves better and improve ourselves is what makes us successful in life. Now, I'm talking again about completely materialistic success. Things, money, fame. If you're not into that, and if you want spiritual things and happiness in some other shape or form, then maybe this isn't the video for you. This is the video for people who want to achieve the things in life that are normally known as success. You're here and you want to know how to improve yourself, how to be successful, how to make it in this world. So I'll tell you 5 key things that I've lived my life by. You can never be educated enough. You can never stop learning. So that's the first thing. Number 1, you have to keep learning throughout your life. So I have 4 degrees, I speak 5 languages. I still continue to learn as much as I can, and if I'm on a long road trip, I'm listening to audiobooks. If I get an opportunity to watch something that I can learn on YouTube, I'll do that. This whole YouTubing, filming, taking photographs, I've learned this all recently in my 40s. So it's never a bad time to start learning. It's never too late. Also, when I look around my social circle and my friends and acquaintances, all the people that I know who are successful are constantly reading, learning, studying. And those who are unsuccessful are the ones who spend their life watching cartoons, Simpsons, Family Guy, laughing, joking, spending time with their friends, and watching stuff that other people have achieved, and then finding ways and excuses and justifying why they can't do it and why the world is so cruel to them. And then I have the other group of friends who have achieved so much in life that they don't really need to do anymore. They could just live, coast on whatever they have, and they'll be fine for the rest of their lives. But they're constantly learning. One of my best friends, he's an investment banker. He's educated, speaks a few languages, and has degrees and stuff, but he's constantly learning. These days he's learning Spanish, and I was very surprised when I heard that he was learning Spanish, and I didn't really take it very seriously until a friend of mine visited us from Spain, and who is Spanish, and then my friend was talking to him in Spanish, and I was really shocked because I never expected him to have learned so much so quickly. So these are the kind of people who are constantly craving for improvement in their life, and they are the ones who end up being successful and pulling the weight of the rest of the losers in the society. Now, I'm using these harsh terms because there are so many people out there who have the capability and capacity, yet they waste their lives. And I call them job stealers, and I have made another video about stop stealing other people's jobs, and that's about those people. So the first thing on the list is to never stop learning. Item number 2, surround yourself with people who are like-minded, people who have the same desires and ambitions and interests, and who are thriving to be better. Because if you surround yourself with losers, they will just bring you down. They will put negative thoughts in your head. They will tell you that you can't achieve certain things, and overall, in the long run, you will feel so much negativity and doubt in your own head, and they can't help you in any shape or form because their own lives are completely useless. So you might have known them all your life. They might be your childhood friends. They might be your family even. You can still be friends with them and see them once in a while, once every 6 months or once a year, but keep it very limited. Surround yourself with people who are like you, because they will take you up with them. You might end up becoming business partners, you might becoming business rivals, who knows, but you'll learn from them. Someone said to me a very long time ago when I was a child, something that didn't make any sense to me, and now it does, and they said it's better to have clever enemies than stupid friends. And so I made a conscious decision about 10 years ago to only socialize and spend time with people that I think are worthy of my time, and I'm worthy of their time, and they don't drum negativity into me. I have quite a few friends who are completely negative, and every time I speak to them it's just the whole world is against them and everything is going badly and the world is going to collapse and blah blah blah. I just listen to them for a little bit and then forget about them, because all they do is just fill your head with negativity and drain your energy. So, very, very important thing. And it's harsh, but it's true. Number 3. And that is to create some goals and targets. If you don't feel motivated, then you have to create motivation in your life. And it is one of those things that could be a double-edged sword, but I think it's more of a positive thing than a negative thing. So if you don't feel motivated and you think, okay, I have a job, it pays enough money and I'm happy, but I don't feel motivated, what do I need to do? Find something that you really, really like and that you can buy, but you can't really afford it, and it's a bit more expensive. And I'll give an example of a car, because I love cars. So buy yourself a car that you can't really afford through a bank or some other way, where you have to pay, let's say, £500 a month, and you can't really afford it because you can only afford, I don't know, 400. But you stretch yourself and you say, okay, I will cut down other expenses and I buy this car. Now, you bought something you really, really love and you want to keep it and have it. That will become a driver and a push for you to go and earn more money, to improve the way you live, to change your lifestyle, because now you have something you want to keep. So that material possession will become your driver to keep you motivated. So this is something I've done in my life myself many times, where I bought things I can't afford just because then I have to keep working. So it depends on what your aim and goal is. Number 4. Sorry, I'm counting on my fingers because I talk so much and I forget. So number 4 is to focus on your skills and capabilities, things that you're good at. So don't waste your time improving your weaknesses. I see so many people around me who are like, oh, I'm really bad at this, so I'm going to work really, really hard and I'm going to win it, I'm going to overcome it. If you can run very badly, very slowly, and you work hard, really, really hard, you'll just become a mediocre runner. So someone who's a very fast sprinter and a fast runner, you will never become that because you're not physically capable, even if you try really hard. Or if you're bad at maths, you can keep trying and failing. And even if you spend a lot of time and energy, you just become a mediocre mathematician. But if you're really, really good at arts and painting or drawing or playing an instrument, and you start focusing on maths, it's a waste of time. Go spend your time on something that is really, really easy, comes naturally to you, and you enjoy it, because then you'll become exceptional and you will have the money to buy those skills from someone else. You need maths done, you pay someone to do it. You want something else, I don't know, that you can't do, you just pay someone to do it. But you're really good at something else. So you cannot be a master of all trades. You can only be good at certain things. So don't try to boil the ocean. It's a waste of time. There's so many bad advices out there on the planet that people keep telling you. The fifth thing I would say is that a lot of the negativity in our head about ourselves, the criticism, comes from our parents, our peer groups, our society, our childhood friends, who in a joking way or a funny way, or they don't mean it maliciously probably, but they say things that go and get sucked into our subconscious and we end up believing it. You're always better than you think you are. It's the same thing with your looks. When you look in the mirror, you think, oh, I'm not that good looking. I know so many amazing drop-dead good looking models, men and women, and they're so insecure. And you just think, gosh, I'm just a very below average guy, and you have low self-esteem, whereas you're like God's gift to mankind. But it's because I think of myself as very ordinary, below average, because somehow we underestimate who we are. When others tell me, oh, you're handsome, I don't believe it, because I think, they're just being kind. Maybe they are being kind, I don't know. But this is what I'm trying to explain to you is, you are better than you think you are. And not just because I'm talking about your looks, I'm talking about everything. So believe in yourself, believe in your abilities. If you are passionate about something, share it with a small, close social circle of friends who are kind, understanding and supportive. Don't tell everyone, because there'll be so much negativity thrown at you that will dishearten you from going ahead and doing things. Never stop learning, because I'm so sick of these days meeting people who keep saying, oh, I don't read books, I watch YouTube, or I don't know, just learn from online media and blogs and all that. Read books. If someone has made an effort to write a book and publish it, then a lot of them, most of them are good. Try to read classic stuff. Try to read philosophy. A lot of people think, oh, philosophy is bullshit. Philosophy is the fundamental basics of humanity, our civilization, our everything. If you start reading philosophy at, I don't know, a young age, from 20 until 40, you will see your life will transform and change, and suddenly people's behaviors, people's actions, the world around you, it will start making sense. Same thing with economics. People think, oh, economics is such a boring subject. No, it's not. It actually tells you how the society works, how our fiscal systems work, how the budgetary systems work, how the money is distributed, everything. You can just get economics for dummies. But learn basic things. Don't expect people around you, and especially rely on social media and the fake news and these flashes of information that's thrown at us, because a lot of it is bullshit, written by utter losers who haven't achieved anything in their life. Now they have a platform where they can go and put something out there, get 10,000 hits and try to make money from it. It's not real, it's not substance. So check your facts and read and educate yourself. There's a big difference between education and literacy. The vast majority of our population around the world is literate. They can read and write. They're not educated. So separate yourself from those and become educated. Hope this was of some use. Keep your comments and emails flowing because it really helps make me more videos and understand what you guys want to see. And thanks for watching once again. Good luck with your future.